also just take a minute to remember and reflect on the sacrifices that were made by some great, great Americans so you can continue your way of life.
Do you got another like commemorative song you want to do?
I may have
I
one or
know
two.
I've seen you do them on Facebook once or twice.
Yeah, this is one that is very popular. A lot of people like this song. I've got probably I don't know how many, a lot of views. And back in the '60s when it came out, it was kind of looked at as a cheesy song, but
Ballad of the Green Beret.
yes, sir.
Oh, look at me picking that out of the hat.
But it's one of my favorites, and it gives me chills every time I hear it or sing it. So
Go ahead. I love that
go.
tune.
Okay. Fighting soldiers from the sky, fearless men who jump and die, men who mean just what they say, these brave men of the Green Beret, silver wings upon their chest. These are men, America's best. 100 men will test today, but only 3 earn the Green Beret. Trained to live off nature's land, trained in combat hand to hand, men who fight by night and day, courage take from the Green Berets, silver wings upon their chest. These are men, America's best. 100 men will test today, but only 3 earn the Green Beret. Back at home, a young wife waits. Her Green Beret has met his fate. He has died for those oppressed, leaving her his last request. Put silver wings on my son's chest. Make him one of America's best. He'll be a man they'll test one day. Have him earn the Green Beret. One of my favorites.
Nice. Nicely done, my friend. Yeah, listen, man, it's crazy. Suki and I were talking about it before the show. It's amazing that it's Memorial Day 2021 already.
Yes.
When we were, just a year ago, it was like, holy cow, is the world coming to an end? What's happening? And it looks like, things are, obviously in some places, no, but for the most part in our country, right? They said that the half of Americans have been vaccinated. And, hopefully by the end of the summer, things are, we're rolling along. But listen, man, it's like I said, Memorial Day, Veterans Day, people, they can't forget why they're off from work.
Right.
It's not just about the barbecues and everything else, but, and Philly, you remind me every day, baby, wearing those shirts. And I listen, personally, I thank my lucky stars that I was born after the Vietnam War. You know what I mean? Or
Right.
I was born, I was a kid, and then, too old to ever be drafted. I think there was one point when I was in college in 85, 86, and I remember they were talking about maybe having you register for the draft again. And I was just, oh my God, just thinking about it, I was like, yeah, no, I can't do it, man. There's no way I could do that.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. It's amazing that you guys, you did it, and you came out on the other side unscathed.
Yeah. And, I always tell, whenever I get the chance to tell this story, speaking of sacrifice and family, when I was, and speaking of Vietnam, my dad was a Vietnam veteran. And when I was, how old was I? I was 6. I was 6 years old when he went to Vietnam. And I was there at home with my mom, my older sister, a younger sister, and a baby brother. And he was in Vietnam for, oh gosh, I guess just under a year. But still, and I can remember, mom would get letters from him and she would sit on the couch and of course she would cry. And when you see your mother crying, you're going to sit there and all the kids would sit there and hug her and cry. And she was scared. She was scared that he wasn't going to make it back. She would never say that to us, but now as an adult, she was afraid that he was not going to come back.
Yeah.
And plus she was just scared of living day-to-day life without, big, strong man around to take care of things if need be. And I can remember every night, mom would gather us in her bedroom and she'd say, all right, y'all help me push the bed against the door. And she would push the bed against the door. We would all scoot the bed against the door, it was to protect her children from intruders because she's a small woman. And
right.
So, and I could imagine how frightened she was, number one, worried about protecting us without dad home and worried about if he was going to come home. And, and multiply those stories by the millions. And those are the kind of stories of sacrifice that, not only service members make, but their families as well. And, and that's just another thing I think about during, Memorial Day and Veterans Day and those days.
Yeah. Philly, listen, before you finale up, I just want, for those folks maybe just joining us, the New Directions Veterans Choir. Here they are one more time. Take a listen.
How sweet it is to be loved by you.